Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the next chapter of Blueprints. Today, I want to lay out a few dailies because we are reaching the point where I feel like we need to make some big chunks of progress, or I may reach the end of my tether. I love this game, don't get me wrong, but I'm at the point where it's like investment versus payoff of dopamine is it's not as abundant as it once was, you know? You know what I mean? Picking up what I'm putting down, dog. You know what I mean. Anyway. Let's grab our daily allowance. And then we'll go see what's outside. So. Our dailies. Right. Throw a coin already. Our intended dailies. Aside from throwing a coin in the well. In the fountain, sorry, not the well. Well, either way, it doesn't really fountain much. But we throw a coin in there. If we get a school room, we can do a school run. Didn't I have... I thought we got the... Didn't we get the... I thought we got the sauna yesterday. I'm just gonna go tool shed this time. Did we not get the sauna yesterday? Was that the day before? Cool. Didn't it come off the dark room or something? Weren't we like, oh cool, sauna. Or maybe it was after we got an archive? How many days have I lost playing this is the question. Archives, pool. The sauna. Okay, so yeah, that was 4 days ago. Tick. Anyway. It was all just one day to me. Can I have this? Yes, thank you. Okay, so. Basically the dailies are if we get a school in the outside room. We'll try a school run, because I do want to do all the rooms of a school run. Beyond that, other dailies to do, no matter what we're doing, is to try and get an observatory every run. It's also to try and get a planetarium as well. Hello, Doxa. Welcome, welcome. Finally at a live stream. Good, good. How are you? It's been a minute. How was your how were your exams and stuff? Hope they all went well. We'll go kitchen, I guess. Because we can't re-roll at the moment, so. Ooh, bacon eggs. Hold on to that stuff right now. Billiard room, storeroom, indoor nursery. Indoor nursery probably be pretty good this early on. And week behind releasing a chapter for the scanlation. We need to sit down and do this typesetting. You been okay? Life's been lifing as a negative. Fair enough. Exams went mid. I didn't attend 2 exams. One on purpose and one by accident. Got a 93 on English, so that's good. And I've studied for most of that. Because I've had most days in motivation. Failed mass comm. Is that comprehension? Is that, what do you mean, mass comm? I'm missing 2 marks from passing marks. Ah, yeah. Well, hopefully overall it balances out at least. Anyway, mass communication. Mass communication. See, that's probably one of those subjects that is like different depending on where you're from. Like we have It could be the equivalent of like social studies for us. I'm not too sure, but whatever it is, I hope it goes well, balancing wise. Overall, it was fine. Doesn't matter though. Everyone passed anyway. Oh, that's good. 3 gems. Is it so close? I may as well use it, especially with the kitchen here. And I'll grab the club sandwich for now. Actually, yeah, we'll just grab the club sandwich for now. There's a trunk in here too. I don't have a key or a sledgehammer. This year is the actual important one, so I have to log in for it. Well, hopefully it goes well for you. Oh, there's the sledge. That's what we wanted. No, wait. It was this, wasn't it? Excellent to get early. Great to get early. Hell yeah. Love a good lockpick kit. Love a T-junction that goes across. Ooh, I'll take you. That's good. That works. I'm not doing that much, but I don't know if I'm actually locked in or if it's just like the beginning, so I can't even lock in. Are you planning on going to uni? Or like following a uni degree that needs, you know, more of a... coin. Thank you for the contribution to the gift sub challenge. Ooh, we're pretty close. We might hit that today. We might hit that today. Alright, security level high. Offline mode. Unlocked. And let's log into the lab as well. Try and get an experiment going. Gonna go into psychology. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Yeah, no, Albatross. Albatross did psychology and loves it. You're in the second worst school experience, you think? The second worst? What's the worst? Whenever you drive a narco floor plan, each time you find some trash while digging, when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. I don't really like any of them. I suppose we need to get some hallways going. Once we get some hallways on the go, we should be sweet. We'll get some keys and whatever else. Yeah, we might even get a east wing hallway. Maybe, if we're lucky. No? Okay. I really shouldn't be using my gems this early, but... My focus is... power. See, the lab, I don't mind leaving the lab as standard. If we got the wrench today, I wouldn't mind making the pump room more common. And then the boiler room pretty common as well, because obviously the boiler room doesn't turn up. Oh no, it does, sorry. The pump room that doesn't turn up. Unless we're, unless we've got the pool. Oh, senior year. Everyone knows that the worst is middle school. Yeah, see, we don't have that here. We've got 2 schools. We've got high school, we've got primary school. That's it. Which I think some people call elementary, and some people call... like, there's all sorts of different names for it, obviously, but... yeah. We have primary school. When I went, I think it's changed since I left school. But it used to be grade 1 through to grade 7 was primary school. And then grade 8 through to grade 12 was high school. And now it's balanced. Called senior year in high school, yeah. So it'd be 12th grade, yeah. Grade 12. Grade 12. So we call 11 and 12 senior. That's your seniors. And then Like, before that, you're just in high school. Like, we don't necessarily go, oh, juniors or whatever. That's not a great hallway to put across there. But I don't have many choices. We'll go spare green room for now. And then come back here and see what we get. We might go across left side. That's not what I want. I really would prefer not to use the drawing room here. Break a box, because we can deal with the dark room straight away. Where I go, it's technically a college, but it's like a mix of college students and high schools, like 10 to 12, and college. Yeah. We've got similar thing here. They're usually private schools here, if it's like that. So usually if there's like a school that is... Oh, a key. Usually if there's a school that is exclusively like grade 11 and 12, it'll be classed as a college. But it's not really much different. It's just that they are a senior-focused school. Go this way. Ah, yuck. No, I'm saving the gems for now. Saving the gems. Ooh, a juicy orange. I'll have a juicy orange. Why not? What do you got for me? Not amazing. I will spend the gem this time. Which was private school, but it's so weird. Somehow it's only 5 hours and it drains the life out of you. Yours is only 5 hours? Oh, mate. Living the life. Ours was 6.5. But I suppose it depends on how long your breaks are too. Like, if we got pretty decent breaks throughout the day. So, that might be why ours was longer. But, yeah, it might be that it's, oh, I just got some rewards points, did I? That's wonderful. Thank you, a rewards points thing. I'll go hallway. We still need 2 hallways before we start digging all this shit. What do we got? What do we got? A closet or a walk-in closet for 4 items. It'll probably pay for itself. At least 1 gem. Yeah, there it is. And running shoes. Oh, and keycard. Mate. Not the greatest of items, but as far as paying for itself is concerned. 30-minute break after 2 classes, followed by 2 more classes. Okay, so you've just got like 1 break in the middle. Okay, interesting. Because we would... The high school that I went to was split up to be... We would have... How was it done? 1, 2... Yeah, I think. Ours, I think, was... We'd have 8 classes throughout the day. I think. I could be wrong. It could be 7. Anyway, the way I remember it, it's like we'd have like form room or home group or whatever you want to call it, which is basically like the class that we have, they mark off the roll in to make sure everyone's at school. And that'd go for like 10 minutes first thing in the morning. And then we'd all go off to our different classes and we'd have 3 classes and then a break. And it's like 45 minutes. And then 3 class. Oh, sorry. And then 2 classes and then a 45-minute break and then 2 more classes. Or maybe it was 2 and 3 and 3. Either way, we had them, and when it was like 3 classes or 2 classes or whatever, each class, it could have like doubled up. So when you have the 3 classes in a row, it could be 1 single class and then a double class in the sense that it would go for twice as long, so that we'd like have more time in that classroom sort of thing. But it was kind of like that, and it was good. We got decent lunch breaks and decent time to sort of disconnect and stuff. The teachers here suck, and like our business teacher yelled at one of my friends for no reason, calling her stupid, saying that she didn't write anything on her exam paper. That's a bad teacher. That's not a great teacher. 5 hours isn't usual here, like the usual would be 8 or 6 hours like what you said. I remember 6th grade, in a good school it was like 8 hours. Oh, fair enough. So they're just sort of like, we don't really know what to do with you guys, so go home. Do you start later or do you finish earlier? What was it? Was it 1504? Yes. It was 1508. No, it's 1504. Okay. What you beeping at me? What you beep? Why you beep? Coins. Alright, we can re-roll this stuff. So, what I would really like, I would like something that connects to the green room and preferably goes north. Garage not so much, man. Garage not so much, man. But I do need a second hallway so I can start digging. I wouldn't mind a kennel. I could get a kennel. Pat some doggerinos. I don't really want to waste any of these right now. You're not going to face the right way, are you? No. We'll go rumpus. Start later, go to 12, and then be home by 5. Okay, that's alright. Last school was like get there on the bus at 6 AM, get home, I don't know, 12, maybe 1 or 2 PM. It's been a bit long. Huh, that's interesting too. So for the school that I had that was the, like 6.5 hours, we would be there by 20 to 9 in the morning. And we'd finish at 3. And then obviously the bus times were on top of that, so it was like another half hour at each end sort of thing. What do you have to tell me? Not Madame Nazar.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest.
Okay.
The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard.
Is this wanting me to do a school run?
See an old man sitting in an even older chair. A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories, each with their own secrets, each with their own endings, but all in the same chair.
It's at the storeroom.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara until the dawn of the following day.
Do you want me to do a school run
To say.
with the drawing room? I don't know. I don't know what he wants from me. This looks awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game. I really like it. I really, really enjoy it. This just goes back to the spare green room. We should have plenty of steps, and we do go back through the kitchen, so I might... Yeah, we've already spent money at the commissary, so we'll go back this way. Dig anything we can for the experiment. Ooh, gem. Grab the extra gems from the nursery. And then, go to the dark room, because we should have fixed that by now too. Diggy dig. Koyen. Diggy dig. Pebbles. Experiment successful. Excellent. 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Which I've got 2 of. So, I should have got a key, I guess. Power should be going strong in there. So, we're gonna come back this way anyway, but more gems since we're here. Grab some bacon and eggies. Save the bananas in case we come across salt. Where am I going? Let's go to the dark room. See if we can get a pool or something. Because like these have the power ducts in them. So does the dark room. So I would really, really like. Get something for me? Oh, broken. We might find a crafting room too if we can. I hope we do. Coin. Alright, security door already, that's fine. Boiler room. We don't have a pool yet though. Okay. Boiler room though, I would like to make common. Common for a boiler room would be very, very nice. As for this way... I don't know, should I try and get a pool on the other side? Just to sort of get it out of the way, and then try and get a thing here? I feel like that's the play. Because these are all connected with the ducts, and I really, really, really want a pump room, but I can't have a pump room until I have a pool room. I know I'm burning a lot of steps doing this, going back and forth, but our goal isn't to get to the end. Our goal is to get what we need, you know? I'll take an observatory too, because that is one of our dailies. Okay, that's 3 steps. Diamond, that's a sale at all the shops, which would have been good before, but whatever. Apples are good, keys are good, extra gems. Beautiful. Beautiful! Only 2 more stars until we get that 50-star constellation, which would be pretty sick. What? Oh, key. Lockpick? Yeah. Oh, you're not facing the way that I want you to go. We've got a hallway down there though, so I'm not gonna worry too much. I'm gonna hold on to the passageway because that's a power room as well. Maths puzzles. How good are you at maths, Doctor? Because this won't help. Okay, 19 minus 13. Pretty straightforward stuff. Okay, it's going easy on me today. 20 minus 18 is 2. 2 6s is 12. Huh, it's giving me an easy one today. 10 minus 6 times 2 is 8. Divided by 2 is 4. And then 3 squared is 9. Oh, it's got another one. Okay. Haven't done maths in 4 years. We can select their classes and no one chooses maths. Maths was mandatory for us. We had to pick one type of maths class, so there was like a bunch of different ones depending on like difficulty and that sort of stuff. And then we had to pick at least one of like class from the English pool, so there was like standard English and then like writing and this and that and the other. So we had to have like one of each. And then for everything else we could sort of do whatever. Okay, 10 divided by 10 is 1. Okay. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 squared is 16. 17. Okay. 10 times 10 is 100. Minus 10 is 90. Reversed is 9. Oh, how many of these in a row do you want to give me? Alright, a third of 1 minus a third of 1 is 0. Okay. 0 times 20 is still 0. And then plus a third of 18, which is what, 6? Oh, that's the rounding up one. Okay, a third of 20 is basically 7. Thank fuck for that. That was a lot in a row. The bullseye trophy. Hey, I'll take a trophy. 40 different dartboard puzzles. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I might be fucked when I get to uni since it's been a while. Hey, look. A lot of those things, it's like riding a bike. You'll get back on it after not doing it for years and crash immediately into a pole. Can't pick the lock. Da pool, that's what we wanted. Oh yeah, we can't crack the boxes. Sad. Okay. Now we go all the way back over to the other side again. Because I don't want to accidentally get a pump room over here. This way? Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I need to get back. I messed up, but not that much. Brother, when I used to ride a bike, I used to crash into poles. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I need a pump room. Nope. Not gonna be this one. Laundry room has power though. I'll take a laundry room. You need power, yep. I don't know what that does either. Alright. Not a pump room, guys. What are you doing to me? Guess I'll take a corridor. I gotta power you, don't I? Hello, Robert. How you doing, bud? Well. Your face is a pump room? Not even. Thank you for the good stuff. Doc says not DD. DD's DD. Wait. Oh yeah, no, it was already open, because I'm dumb. I could really use some dice right now. Could really use some dice right now. Dice right now. Dice right now. Fuck. Fuck. That's it. That's done then. We can still power it and see what it does to the laundry room, I guess. That'll be something. East Wing Hall's the smart play, but I do really want the greenhouse. Use a key. There's a DD too. Yeah. Danish. That'll make it a freebie. Freebie in the spare room. And that's the foundation. Okay, greenhouse this time. My translators are so nice Nice, like, kind, not nice as in good at his job. He's not nice at that. Is this the same one that was, helping you? Quote unquote helping you with, the translation that you were doing the other time, and they sent you through the stuff, the oh, it's a watering can. Hell yeah, I'll take that. You know what I'm talking about. What, really sounds like I'm peeing on the floor. Alright, let's power up the boiler room then, I guess. Need to be real careful not to leave that closed. Activate. Where are we powering? Left. This room sounds like it's going to take off whenever I turn it on. We have dig spots down here, or is that only with the X spot? X spot? Extra. We got power. The music gets all Mass Effect-y when we have power. Yeah, he didn't miss any pages this time. It's shocking. Yeah, so we don't need to flip any of these. This puzzle is just done. But the laundry room, on the other hand... What are you? The service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your steps with all of your gems. Oh, gross. Oh, no, thank you. Service costs 5 and will cross all of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. That's kind of awesome, but disgusting at the same time. Okay. Maybe we'll see what happens after we get 50 stars first, because we're so close. And then we'll swap it over to allowance. This will swap all of your keys with all of your dice. Oh, man! We should have powered that up first. Then we could have re-rolled until we got the fucking pump room. Whatever. Whatever. Do I have a locksmith? Did I get a locksmith? No. Well, good to have, I guess, but... Okay. We'll leave the laundry room as is. Thank you for the gift sub to Doxer, Robert. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Damn, my finger slipped. Ha! What an insane finger slip. Yep. I expected a sick thank you haiku. Robbed. Alright, let's not go crazy that way. Let's go this way and we'll go through the corridor. What do we got? Yeah, breakfast nook is fine. Or some old bacon and eggs that look like they were made of paper. Ooh, you do an aquarium. Or we could just do a hallway. And then hopefully this will connect up to the other side. Of course it's a chapel. Why wouldn't it be? Casino. I need to figure out how to get a lighter. Now that I know that I can actually light these ruby things, I need to get a ladder. So very badly. And with the broken handle, I want to find a battery in a crafting room too. The pool doesn't have... No, it doesn't have power, which is so weird considering it creates power rooms. Anyway. Morning room. Yeah, morning room is going to be for the extra jams. Jimmy jams. Oh, and I can water the floor too, because it's a green room. I had to go. The green rooms are toilets. Ooh, car keys. Bonus. I wonder if, because we've got the car keys, if we're going to be extra lucky and get the garage here. Not. Alright then. It's fine. I don't want one anyway. I love how you pronounce car keys. Car keys? Yeah, but that's to me, that's car keys, like the pants obviously, or the colour. But that has a longer I on the end, so it's car key, not car key. And I know that it just sounds like I said the same thing twice, but I didn't. Or it's cactus, as in, what's up guys, Rick Cactus here. Which anybody that plays Destiny knows what I'm talking about. We did a new clue. I kind of want to do drafting strategy volume 5. Ooh, we've got the Curse of Blackbridge now too. Okay, Curse of Blackbridge or Roman Rune. Which one do we read? Oh, we got a first edition history of Orinda. That's the one that the detective wanted to read because it's different. Rick Carcass, close. Realm and Rune. All right, Realm and Rune it is. Realm and Rune it is. Okay. Hold on before you do. I can change it. I'll just change whichever one. No. I'm not. I can't read it now. I order it. I order the book, and it'll be ready next time we draft the library. But that's alright. I suppose it's quite unfortunate for you because you've already spent your points, so that's a shame, isn't it? Alright, we got a secret passage now. If we get a secret passage, we could get ourselves a hallway. Or we could get an attic and get ourselves some nice jammy jams. Or I could just get a dovecote. Actually, let's rotate the dovecote, make it go the other way, and then we'll not get trapped here in this quiet little corner of the world. Well, I got plenty of points, Jack, my lad. You made sure of that. Aye, but you can't claim it straight away, can ya? It's got a cooldown effect, my friend. Alright, we'll have a dig at this one here. Another turnip. He wants to give me all the turnips. Alright. Oh, now what? 30 minutes? What a scam. I know, right? Who would do such a thing? I suppose, especially considering we've got so many gems, I'll go passageway. If we can get garage here, we'd be laughing. Oh, I should have used the lockpick. See what we can get. We can't get. Fuck you, pump room. You can't just be here now, pump room. That's so rude. Such a nasty thing to do. I don't even have any use for it because I'm waiting to get the tomb so we can go underneath and attach the boat. I suppose I'll get the terrace. And go and pee on it. Quite nice out here. It's nice, it's calm. What's that on the ground? What's the dot out there? What is it? At the end of the path there? I want a garage this far north. I don't think I'm going to get it though, because it's already up to the corner, and I don't think you can get the garage in the corner. I suppose I can try, but who knows what'll happen. Another pump room. You're mocking me now. You think you're funny, do you? Alright, well, we'll get the conference room just to spite you. Not that there's anything... Oh, banana. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, what we got here? Another key door. Sauna. Or we could give some keys. I really feel like the sauna's probably the best bet for us. Because that way tomorrow we got plenty more steps, and if we can get a hovel it'd be a nice too. Be real good. I do have to go all the way back now. At least to the pool. We'll go to the pool. Try to make our way across the other way. Actually no, the passageway has an extra door here. What am I saying? Closet, parlour or aquarium? Well, the aquarium would be nice, and we do have a spot to open the front door of the antechamber, but I don't really feel like going into the back room there. There's no reason to go to the back rooms. Ha ha! Not that there usually is anyway, but you know what I mean. Hello, parlour, my old friend. It's time to logic with you again. Alright, so blue box says the box next to this box contains gems. White box says the box next to this box contains gems. You can't both be right. The black box says boxes next to this box contain gems. Okay. So if this one's true and this one's true, then this one's false and it's got to be the white one, right? Aye, that's what it be. Just enter through the back room? No, no, no. You can only no-clip in there. Or so I've heard. I thought I'd get a secret passage here. Alright, we may as well. We got plenty of gems to do it. Then we can pick our next room. I do like the bookshelves in here. It's quite nice. The Halls of Holly. Green Thumb. The key to the bedroom. Red Rover. And Gold Sink. I wonder too, is there a way, because I remember in the last, the new clue book, he had the anagrams that he was making out of the you know, the spines of the book. I wonder if we could use it to our advantage in here as well, if it's a different type of puzzle. Or if I'm just chasing red herrings wherever I think I could see them. I could get Gold Sink, then we might get a casino or maybe even a showroom. Not that we need either of them, because we've already got kitchen and commissary. We could get a locksmith too, that'd be nice. Robert. Tier 1 gift received. Given by a working man. My thankfulness vast. It's a haiku. Oh, look at that. Doxorocha haiku is a thank you, Robert. That's very kind. Very kind. That's what we call productive procrastination. You're gonna frame it? I should definitely take a screenshot of it at the very least. Alright, I do believe we should grab ourselves something. I don't know, I suppose we'll just go a Gold Sink. Just see what we can get our hands on, you know. There's nothing else in here. This room's just a cool room. Showroom, locksmith, Mount Holly gift shop. I mean, the Mount Holly gift shop will connect us up with the other two, I suppose. With the pools. Make our loop around a lot quicker to the foundation again. Alright, we'll go to the gift shop. I believe that's been more than 5 minutes though, Robert, so I hope you got your points worth, because that's bad accent time completely over and done with. I need to do your typeset now? Exactly, that's what I mean. Productive procrastination. Cursed coffers. Permanent addition to the shrine. None would dare to open it. I guess. I don't... It's fine. Oh yeah. From the, Dr. Chase asked, bad accent. Dr. Chase? I don't know who Dr. Chase is. The what's it called? Not Memento Room, what are they called? The gift shop has a bunch of different stuff for sale that adds additions to rooms and buffs and whatever else. And one of them was swimming trunks. Dr. Chase from Dr. House. I don't remember all the names of the different people in Dr. House. In-house, I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember. But yeah, one of the things that you could get there was swimming trunks. It was a permanent addition to the pool room, and I'm like, oh cool, so we go in there and we can get it, and maybe we can, you know, walk through waist deep water or something. No, it adds swimming trunks, but it also adds 2 swimming trunks. So every time you come through, there are 2 trunks swimming in the water. So if you drain the pool, you get 2 trunks. And they're like, ha 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 ha, you're dumb. Like, yeah, okay. Is that how we're connected? It is. Okay. Okay, okay. And then north to the foundation. I don't have the stupid boat, because the stupid boat's on the wrong side. Tick. An old shoe. Oh, we got 3 keys for that. That's good. Coin. No more diggy digs. Aquarium, solarium. Got aquarium, I guess, for now. That aquarium run just made me so happy. Locksmith patio. Got anything? Nothing. Nothing. You cheap shit. A key. Our coins. Our key. I feel like that was a coin. Shush. Boudoir. Yeah, there you are. Now you've got dice for me. But I didn't get the secret garden this time. Casino. Oh yeah. Out of order, broken handle. Nah, mate. Fix you. Now it's repaired. Yeah, we're winning already. Nah. Watching the Wheel of Time while also partially listening to you, and Jack, I just heard you go, casino, oh yeah! While they're burying dead people. Yeah. Bonus treasure! And looting them? Well, I mean, they don't need it anymore, right? Like, it depends. If it's something that looks kind of like an heirloom, like, I'm not big on, like, well, I mean, if this village full of people has been wiped out by bandits, well, bandits would probably take it, so it's a bad example. If this village has been wiped out by some sort of, you know, evil whatever, then, I wouldn't take anybody's jewelry and, like, mementos and stuff that they're wearing. But if they've got, like, I don't know, other stuff that isn't, like, heirloom sort of shit. Bugger. We're broke. Really many coins in here, maybe? Maybe a cheeky coin in the corner. Like, ooh, extras. You. Come on. Yeah. Lovely. Stupid snake. Nope. Take the dash out of the equation. I'll take it. I don't know how people can get addicted to those things. I won so much money then. I mean, I'm still broke. But I won a heap. So I've got to be ahead, right? I don't need to go downstairs. Let's call it a day. Yeah, fine. Call it a day. No planetarium. No planetarium. Save and continue. Not even looking at the stat screen at the end. Knowing you work at a casino makes hearing you talk about gambling like this all the funnier. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I was so disappointed when I tried the roulette out, and I only got one spin, and then it just is like, you've had your spin for today. I'm like, oh, but I want to spin more. Oh, we got a bunch of extra steps too. So maybe we get a hovel. Maybe we get a school. Maybe we get a shrine. Shrine would be nice. Or none of them. None of them's fine too, I suppose. I'll go shelter, so I can get red rooms without worrying about them. That way we might get the weight room. Maybe a crafting room. Sledgehammer. Battery. Handle. There's a lot of asks for RNG to give me today. But we'll see. You get one spin a day. Yeah, you only get one spin a day of roulette. Are you allowed to gamble at the casino you work at? Fuck no! No way! No. Nah. No, not a chance. Not a chance. No, aside from the fact that it's illegal, they wouldn't let you do it anyway because you would have ties to other employees and the way everything works there, so you might know if like, table 924 has a wonky spin, so I'm going to play there, so it has a, you know what I mean? Illegal, how so? Because, what do you mean? What do you mean, how is it illegal? Because it's against the law. Be too easy for people to use that sort of shit for money laundering. The gems are on the table behind you. But they're not though, so you're a liar. The gems are in this box. Maybe. Every statement claiming the gems where the gems are is false. The gems are in the blue box. You're claiming where the gems are. And if you're true, you're contradicting yourself, which means you're false. So if that's false... No. Well, no, it can't be true. It has to be false. So they've got to be in this one. I'm confused. Gambling is illegal, or is it actually illegal to gamble in the place that you're employed? It's illegal to... No, gambling is not illegal. Plenty of people gamble, otherwise there wouldn't be a casino. It's illegal for us, because we have a casino license. So it's kind of like a driver's license, except we pay it to the VCCC, which is like the casino commission. But people can use it for money laundering and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, we can't gamble where we're employed, specifically. So if there was another casino, you know, across the road, we could probably go there. Can you at least do slot machines? Not where I work, but there's plenty of other places to do slots. Does that mean you can't gamble at any casino? No, no, no. Plenty of different casinos, just not where I work. I'll go hallway. We'll go hallway. Yeah, go drawing room. For now. Crack that. So I wonder why the dev made certain little mini cutscenes like that unskippable, and other ones you can just push the button and run around. Finish entering the dialogue from the shouts I'm doing, and then... Oh, pardon me, I'm doing them separate to see if it's quicker, but it's not. Ah, fair enough. Well, now you gotta do them all at the same time. How many hands you got? Probably so you wouldn't miss what it does. Yeah, no, I get that the first time. But there's some stuff, like, that's pretty straightforward, but there's some stuff that's like... You're doing it every time, being like, what are we doing? Breakfast nook, locksmith. I'll take the breakfast nook. On the corner table. Oh, there is. Coupon book. Everything's cheaper. Excellent. Nah. Not great. I'll take the commissary, I guess. What you got for me today? Salt shaker, compass, shovel, and sledge. Not a bad combo. I'll take all of them. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Beautiful. Storeroom, corridor, guest bedroom. I think I'll go storeroom. Just for the keys. I really, really, really need the pool. The pump room. It's a shame I didn't get... No, I did make them more common, didn't I? Oh, I didn't claim the pump room. I should have claimed the pump room so I could have made it more common yesterday. Damn. I was like, I have no use for you. No, 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 no. Big green room, I guess. The khakis? No, not the khakis. Alright, I'm gonna go back. We gotta go back, we gotta go around. Actually, hold on. Oh, I was about to say. Hello, Albatross. She's just zombie walked out here in the dark. Your car keys, your car keys. Okay. Oop. Probably crack a security room. Nothing, nothing. Alright. We will do keycard stuff. As we always do. Change the offline mode. As we always do. And then log in and get ourselves connected. Remote terminal access. Laboratory. What experiment have we got today? We have the next 3 times you open a locked trunk, whenever you draft a shop room, or whenever you draft a hallway from another hallway. I don't like them. Set your dice to 2, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Set your steps to 40. I'm not worried about steps getting down. I've got a sledge, so the next 3 times you open a trunk, that'll give me maybe 6 dice if I'm lucky. That'll do it. Bedroom? No. Observatory, please. Dinner isn't alive, and neither's the plant. Oh, there you go. Ah, that's good. We're all on the same wavelength. Bam, 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 bam. All them things. Rooms with 4 doors are more common, flowers, etc. Okay, so before we, because we have so many steps, before we do that, let's crack you. Should give us a couple of dice. It does, and then we can roll these, and hopefully we'll get the pool. That is, none of these are what I want. Why are they all red? What is going on? This is terrifying. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna redraw. Laundry room, weight room. Oh, we're protected from the weight room though. We could do weight room. Get an extra couple of doors. Not that we need them specifically. Let's do it. Because we've got the bunker, we don't need to worry. Then I'll go here and see what we get. And then we'll go crack the other box. Could go den. Den wouldn't be a terrible option. Or we could make the weight room a choke point. Let's go den. Let's go den. And then let's go grab that. And then here. Ooh, that's kind of nasty. Reroll. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Flower. Diggy dig. Oh, key. Lovely, lovely. Another diggy dig. Yes, yes. Koyan. Crack a box. Oh. Let's dice to 2, yeah. Wait for that to process, and then we'll put the other one so we can pick it up and get more. Yay! Alright, I feel like I want to leave this room and try hop on the weight room a couple times, you know? Rotunda. It's gonna make us pretty low on gems. We could do Great Hall. It'll definitely give us an extra door. But we'd lose a couple of keys to it. I'll reroll. We've got a couple of rerolls to go. I don't like archives. I just don't. I just don't. Nah, not with one door blocked. I want you, but not with one door blocked. Breaker box would be handy too. Big question, what's the point of the game? It seems my type. I like puzzles and stuff. It's a puzzle game that is also a bit of a roguelike. Like, you can see the 3 rooms that I've got here. It has to be, if you look on the left where you can see like the layout of the house, you have to use one of these rooms unless you've got like these. I've got a couple of dice that I can use to re-roll that hand. If you played any roguelikes, then yeah. Should have said from the joy of seeing you and you would have felt guilty. But yeah, no, it's a very puzzle heavy game, and it's very like RNG excitement, like dopamine hits, etc. Courtyard, hallway. Stop pointing them that way. Why? Why do you want to point them at the wall? Stop it. Go to the courtyard, I guess. What you got for me? Ooh, metal detector. Hell yeah. Oh, and another box. I'll take another box. I'll take another box for another couple of cheeky rerolls. These rerolls, it's still not going to work out for me, I betcha. Betcha. Put that up on the floor. I'm going to move the fan and steel cushion. The one I'm sitting on. Why? There's so many other cushions. Alright, go on then. Ow. Oh, I immediately feel this bed of nails that I've sat back down upon. My life is ruined. Are there any enemies or anything in the game? No. No. Just your own brain, depending on how agile it is. Why? There are so many other cushions. That's what I said. What do you mean? For me? No, no, no. That one is made for this chair, so it's perfect. Redraw. Oh, you're in the boiler room again, eh? I don't really want to give you the boiler room yet, but we're kind of... I really want to use the boiler room, but I don't have the pool. I need the pool. I needs the pool. You want bed pillow for butt? No, no, no. It's fine. Jack's his own biggest enemy. Mm-hmm. The art style and setting would be awesome for a horror game. It is kind of terrifying considering how much you can forget. Chapel. Any coins in here? Bust up brand here? No? Okay. Use. This isn't really working out for me. I need The pool. Let's go to the billiard room because everyone loves maths. Plus 3 times 3 is 9. 20 minus 10 is 10. Times 2 is 20. 2 times 2 is 4. Times 10 is 40. Divided by 20 is 2. Oh, that was an easy one. Is the pool a rare room or is it just shitty RNG? So there's like common, uncommon, rare and mythic or whatever. I don't know. It's not those specific words that are used, but there's like 4 tiers of rarity. Some stuff is very common. You can tweak things, so depending on the items you get, you can be like, okay, I want this room to be common from now on, or I want this room to be rare from now on, or sometimes you get a room that'll be like a garden room. It's like a green one, and it'll be, this makes you more likely to draw green rooms, and that sort of stuff. So you can affect stuff. But the thing is that the pool adds more other rooms that I need to get. I don't want to use either of you, because you will eat all of my gems. Okay. The metal detector is amazing for this room. Aha! Although, surprisingly, not what I wanted. Oh, that's actually not great. I'll crack that open. I love whimsical games. I'll definitely check it out and see the mechanics and buy it if it's in my budget. It's on Game Pass. If you've got access to Game Pass. I don't know if it's on PC Game Pass, probably. But it's definitely on Xbox Game Pass. I'm pretty sure it's on PC Game Pass. No keys. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Okay, well we've got to crack this door because we have no other options. We do have the one lockbox back at the start though, so I need to keep that in mind. I guess I'll do a passageway, because passageway can run power. Passageway can run power. I just don't know how many of these are going to be locked. Why are you beeping at me? Why are you beepity beep? No? No, no more beepy beep? It's probably in that corner. Furnace, archives, dining room. I don't like any of them. Yeah, well, dining room's not too bad. Lunchbox. Brother, I don't want to use up the dark room or the archives because they both have power. They're both power rooms. So I'll slap down an office, I guess. We'll get the extra gem from there. No keys still. Gross. See, like this one, right? This is a perfect example. When I asked about the little mini, it's on Steam. If you want to buy it for full price, if you're worried about budget, get a month of Game Pass first, and then you can test it out for free. If you're not worried about budget, buy it for full price outright without playing the demo, or without playing it at all. It might even have a demo on Steam, actually. But this is a perfect example of when I was asking, like, oh, how come some things are cutscenes and some things aren't when you flip switches? This one, I can just hit it, and I can go over here. And in the background, you can see the safe moving up. Like, it doesn't affect me staring at it, you know? I'll run payroll, I guess. Spread some gold around the estate. And then we'll get out of here. Someone in a review said, it's like a walking sim. I hate when people use that term. It pisses me off. It's not the best term to use, of course, but when you think of a walking sim, or what is used as a walking sim as a term, as long as it's not thought of in a derogatory sense, it does kind of explain the game. Like, if you're walking around, you're not really doing too much, and you're just interacting with a story that is unfolding in front of you, yeah, I get it. This, though, not a walking sim. It's not a walking sim. It's just not an action game. And a lot of people go, no action, walking sim. Like, no, that's not what that is. That's not what that is. 11 steps. Okay, here's where things start to get hairy. Fuck. Rotunda archives. Ugh. Don't want to draw archives. The Rotunda's pretty good, but I'm not going to go in there just yet. I'm going to go back to the first room and crack a box. Walking sim, good old Death Stranding. See, that's what I mean. It's not, though. You know what I mean? You know the difference. That's why the term's annoying to me, because when people say walking sim, they just mean story games or games that aren't action-filled. In a lot of cases, a lot of people use it indiscriminately, but yeah, it's definitely... Oh, pardon me. It's definitely not that. It's definitely... Like, to me, a walking sim is something that you literally... You just walk around, and maybe you, like, press a button to open doors, or maybe you, like, press buttons to, like, open drawers and read notes or whatever, but generally, you're just walking through a world, and it's just like a... It's like an adventure map in Minecraft, but even then, adventure maps usually have more to them, you know what I mean? It's, yeah, a walking sim is something that you walk. And that's it. See, I forgot the weight room can run power too. Probably should have held off on that. Oh well, is what it is. But now we go up and we don't have any new keys. That's rough. We do have a rotunda though, so that's 3 doors. And we have the North Great Hall door, which I don't think we've cracked yet. Let's say there was... Yeah, there was. And I can always try and draft a locksmith too. Yeah, so this corner... No, wait, what's beeping then? You're beeping here. No? Oh, it must be... I don't know where it's beeping at me. Am I missing a key? Or is it in here? No, it can't be in here. There's no more in here to be in. Maybe it's in the corner of the dining room. Is it run over an old lady? Or run over an old lady? What? Why does this room beep now? Now it doesn't. Never mind. I guess I'll just go fuck myself. It doesn't matter. Alright, I have dice. I need to start rolling. I need to roll for a locksmith. I need to roll for a pool. Not what I want. Not what I want. Like, Cloister of Draxus isn't too bad, because I will actually get way more dice for it. I could do that. I could go to the other end. I could roll for a locksmith to get keys. As long as it's unlocked. I can roll for a locksmith to get keys. And then... maybe even find a key here in the dig spots. That's a turnip. That's not a key. I could jam it into a door, but... like an or a. Is it run over an old lady or run over old... an. A-N. A-N. Anything, any word that has a vowel sound. Key in the dig spot? Yeah, almost. Any word that has a vowel sound. So it does when, like, not a vowel sound specifically. It's AN. So it doesn't have to necessarily be A-E-I-O-U. It could be something that sounds like it's one of those sounds. You know what I mean? This isn't the door that I wanted to go through, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Never mind. Alright, these are all rerollers. That'll actually give me 3 keys. That's not too bad. I could do that in the short term. The attic could also give me some stuff, but that's going to cost me 3 gems, and then I won't have any gems left, and then I'll be broke and sad. Yeah, go garage. Go garage this time. The shadow of death rolls over you. I haven't had a power room. I can't open the garage door. I don't have the car keys this time. I can't use that to open up the trunk on the back. But we still got 3 keys, which is what we're here for. And now I can start re-rolling for other stuff, but I'm not going to go north through there because it will block everything and it'll be really annoying. We'll go through the rotunda. English is stupid? Yep, I agree. 100%. It's my first and, I'll say only language because I'm pretty... Like any other language that I know basically how to count to 10 and a handful of words. I'll just randomly turn up in like Germany and be... Somebody will ask me a serious question and I'll count to 10 and then ask them if they have a sun hat. That's about it. Okay. Now here's the next issue. Are we going to have a problem going in and around because of the power of the rooms? Right? Because we've got 6 up there above us. We've got 6 down the bottom, but it's a choke spot. I'm going to go... I'm going to go lab. Because I hope that it will draw power. I just lost all my dice. Why? Why experiment successful? Oh, because I got Blessing of the Tinkerer. Boo! You just, like, cost me all my dice. Whatever. Whatever. Fine. Beep, 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 beep. The pool! The pool! Yes, we want the pool. And that's all my gems, so I'm gonna have a big problem. Did the commissary have more gems for sale? They did, didn't they? I'm gonna have to go all the way back. Because the last thing I want is to be like, oh, that's the room we need, and then not be able to use it. Hmm? 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 I think my metal detector's broken. Are you talking about the trunks? No, I'm not going to them. Okay, we need to go... We need to go... basically all the way south. And then back to the entrance hall. We don't have another crate there to unlock, so we need to go to the weight room and then turn left. To the weight room, then go left. No, it didn't, did it? Because I bought... Salt, shovel, sledge, compass. Ah, shit. That's bad. Alright, well then... I don't want to go that way because I have to unlock that door. But we know that that's the far left now, so we can go to the other corner, I guess. Unless we've... Stupid rotunda. Oh. Everything's moved. Ichi Nissan Shi Go Roku. Go Roku Shichi Hachi Kyuju. But it's different because one of them is wrong, apparently. It's like Chichi isn't actually 7 or something, or there's 2 ways to say 7, or I think that's one of the numbers. It's like everything says it differently, and I'm like, what? Meal down, floor bed is made? Yes. Maybe you eat protein bar? You do what you want. Just open it in the kitchen. Alright, let's spin this so that we can go to there. And then I'll go left from there with a key and my dice. And hopefully get a parlor with some extra gems. Because if I get fucking pump room or a boiler room right now, I'm gonna be so upset. Okay. Dovecote, locksmith. That's fine. I don't need any of them. I do not need any of them. I would like the locksmith really, but not here. I will rotate that and we'll get the pantry. I know, my middle name is Russell Noises. It is indeed. That's our last key. That's not good. Kitchen. Kitchen doesn't sell me gems. Or keys. Corridor's unlocked, but I go into a wall. I'm gonna have to roll it. Locker room doesn't help me much either. Also, I need a gem for it. We've gotta hope for a locksmith. Nah. Walk-in closet needs a gem. Oh nah. We could go break a box. Switch off the power at least. Oh, a key! And because it's a tech room, it gives me 2 more tangs. Did I use the dark room yet? I didn't, did I? No. No. Locker room? Hardly know a room. Ugh. Okay, I try go this way. Gross. Why are you gross? Why are you gross at me? Ugh. I don't really want to use a hallway here, but I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Don't want to lie down, miss all the fun. Look at it on your phone. Don't you need sleep? Ain't you in sleep land right now? Supposed to be zonked out. I'll use this. If it comes up with a locksmith, I've got to take it. Otherwise, I'm done. Oh my god. I can't take it. I have no gems. Wonderful. Alright, morning room it is. And then we'll just hope the door isn't locked. But at least it'll give us a couple of gems, right? Ah. Okay. A corridor. No gems. That one's got a couple of dice. And a gem. That has 1 gem, sorry, but no keys. So... the doors off foundation might not be locked too. There's a chance. But if there's... nah, BPL. I will... I'll take the sauna. No cheeky key. They're the running shoes, which is not the most helpful. But they are definitely helpful. Alright. We'll head through the foundation. Oh yeah, I dug a hole, found a random turnip in the ground, so I put a bit of salt on it and ate it whole. okay. Oop, nope, not this way, that way. Boudoir or nursery? I'll go boudoir for the dice, I guess. Bonus dice. I really would like it if this remembered the codes for you. Like, that would be a really nice thing. Not because it saves that much time, but it's just enough that it's like, I don't want to type that in again. Damn it. We are locked out of that one. Oh, this is bad. The only other door we've got is the pool. And we could go underground, but that's not really going to do anything for us. I really, really desperately need to go... Because the dining room's not even open yet. The indoor plant sprouts gem, that'd be cool. It does, yeah, no, it does. The indoor plants do sprout gems. Is this where I was supposed to go, or did I just get distracted? Ah, fuck it, who cares? We'll figure it out. I've got the sledge, but... You son of a bitch. Locksmith will let us out, and we can buy a bunch of keys and then go back to the other doors. Pump room, we could drain the pool and crack it. No, I'm just gonna get the locksmith. Too much effort. Oh, and dining room's now done too. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the lockpick kit this late in the game. That's good. Special key? What are we cutting? If it's a prism key, I'm gonna just not care. It's reverse caring. Hey, garden key. Actually, I'll have that. That's pretty good. 3 normal keys. 3 normal keys, and 3 normal keys. Now we are flush with keys. And now... I need to go back to the rotunda. Yes. Wait, did we turn the garage on? We did. We did turn the garage on. Flip that. Bonk. In case we need it. Where did I put the... dining room? Oh, dining room's pretty close. Go to the rotunda. And then down to the dining room. What's the grey room at the end in the middle? Is that room 46 or whatever? That's room 45. So room 45 has the door to room 46. And you have to get there. But the thing is... the antechamber, which is room 45, has 4 doors to it. And you can only open those doors with levers that are hidden in other specific rooms that are located or found or whatever by solving other puzzles. So each run, you might only get certain rooms that have levers in them, and it's always the same rooms that have levers in them, but there's only certain rooms that have levers in them that you find, and then you can open up the different doors of the antechamber. So I'll show you in a sec, because I'm going to go to the boudoir next, and that one has... it'll give me access to... it'll give me access to the garden room. Turn this one more time. Sure, in the rooms people were saying that it's too RNG based. Nah, it's not. It's not. It definitely has RNG stuff, but the thing is, if you get tunnel vision, and you're like, I want to do this particular thing, like I am kind of right now, how I'm like, I need a pump room, and I need a boiler room, and I need this, and I need them to touch each other, and whatever. Not like that. But if you need certain things, and you're like, that's what I'm going to do, then yeah, it can get really annoying. But there's so many things that open up to you. It's kind of like... it's kind of like if you... it's not going to happen to every bakery, but you know how you go to the bakery at the end of the day, and it might not have ever happened to you specifically, but you can go to the bakery at the end of the day when they're closing up, and some bakeries, especially like smaller local bakeries, they'll be throwing all their stuff out. So they're like, well, if I'm going to throw it out anyway, then I'll just give some freebies to the people that are here in like the last half hour of the day. If someone comes in and wants to buy themselves like a, you know, a little like pie or something, then I'll give them a couple of extra little savory rolls as well as a bonus. Or if it's right at the end of the day, they might be like, here's a little bag of like some leftovers and stuff because we were going to throw them out anyway, so they're all yours for free. But if you go to the bakery and go, I want to get free mini cakes, you might not get free anything. You might not get free mini cakes. You might get free savory rolls or free, you know, free loaf of bread or something. And then you'll be like, I didn't get free mini cakes. This sucks. But that's your fault because you were too narrow on what you wanted. They're just bitching. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. There's so many different puzzles and so many different things that you can chase at the same time. The more things that you discover and the more things that you do, the more you can have an effect on the RNG of the game. So like I said, you can make certain rooms turn up more often. You can make certain rooms disappear completely so that you don't draw them. It's a deck builder. It's a deck builder. So if you've ever played a deck builder like, you know, what is it? Not Assault the Spire. I can't remember what it's called now. Brain's gone dead. Any sort of deck building game. That's what it is. Okay, that one's already flipped, is it? Okay. I guess it is. I'll flip the other one then. Don't try to play the game as if it's something else. Just don't get stuck hyper-focused on one particular puzzle. Because sometimes you might need to just be like, I'm going to go and do other stuff while I wait for that RNG to pop. And it's good to keep it in mind. To be like, okay, well, I want this to happen. Like, there's a few other puzzles that I really should be tracking the rooms that I'm opening and stuff, but today I'm just not feeling it. I'm just like, Like, there's a big chess puzzle where it's like certain chess pieces will turn up in certain rooms, and I could be doing that. I could be writing that down as I go, and I probably could have solved it already if I'd been paying attention to it, but I haven't been, because I'm like, I'll do that later. You love games where you build patios? You can build patios in this too, yes. That is also a thing. But yeah, people are just whinging because they're getting screwed over by RNG that they're not willing to adapt to. Right? People aren't willing to adapt to it because they're like, I want to solve this puzzle, and it just keeps not letting me. It's like, solve a different puzzle then. I can understand it might get a bit annoying at the tail end when you're like, I have 2 puzzles left and they're just not solving. But by that point, you should have enough control over RNG that you can do something about it yourself, you know? Go Solarium. Just deck builder. Oh, yeah, but patios aren't... Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that was half. That was half pun. Half pun points. It must be fun just unlocking all the rooms and walking throughout solving puzzles. Yeah, hell yeah, exactly. Exactly. And some people don't take it like that. They get upset. Because they're like, but this is the one that I want to do. Speaking of which... One, two, three, four, five, six. Hold on. Did I take a screenshot of that? Where are we? I got a joke even if he didn't. Hey, you watch it. The patio in this is made of concrete. So I don't even think of it as a deck. That's why my mind's like, I know what you're talking about. No, that's the 5. If there is... I might not have taken a screenshot of it. 44 letters. No, that's back Adamville. No, there's actually I did take a photo of the chess puzzle. Although no, there is one of these in the book. Yeah, here we go. Call it a T-Pain. Ha! What is it? Yeah, it's 3x6, so that's the same. Which means... this has got to be related, right? Because it's different. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. I don't know how that's going to relate, but... it should, I assume. Don't know how yet, but it should. It's good to be awake while Jack's on so that I can see everybody. It's always a pleasure to have you here, Albatross. You just need to start doing night shift so that you can be here more often. Alright, we'll do this. Ooh, another box. We have another box from this room. White box, fire. Okay, and the note. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. But it's a red note. But it's handwritten, which means it's true. So, what was the previous box in this room? Wasn't the books. What was the last box in this room? It was... the blue one. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. Well, then the true treasure of the trove is in the house. No. Wait, what? The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Well, yeah, because it's green. So I would expect it to be true. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. But that was a green memo in a blue box, not in a white box. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not my problem. That's Future Jack's problem. That is 100% Future Jack's problem. Puzzles requiring screenshots. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Early on in this game, it specifically says, hey, have a notepad next to you because you're going to need it. And that's it. That's the end of the run. Because we are now boxed in. But... we're ending with the roulette room again. This time I don't have the broken handle, so I can't fix the pokey machine, but we can do a spin. Do a cheeky spin on roulette. Wager 20, let's do it. Oh, keys! That would have been helpful so many rooms ago, but anyway. I don't think there's a puzzle in here. I think it's just a shop room, basically. No, not save and quit. Call it a day. Call it a day. Get to write stuff down to solve it, Hex? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I have the ramblings of a madman on a notepad in front of me. It is like, but then this is this, and this is 3 letters for that, but what if that is that? Like, there's a puzzle that is... one of the puzzles is like... there's 2 paintings, or 2 drawings, or sketches, or whatever, and you need to figure out the difference between the 2, because one of them is one word, and one of them is another word, and they're 1 letter different. And you're like, oh, okay, I figured out what that is. And then it's like, good, figure out 45. You're like, what? He goes, yeah, do them all, and now put them into a sentence. Like, okay. When you figure that out, that puzzle that you spend all that time doing and figuring out gives you a clue on how to start 8 other puzzles. And that's just one random puzzle. Like, if you like puzzle games, this is it. If you don't like puzzle games, it's not for you. If you like deck builders, could be for you. If you don't like deck builders, it could still be for you, but keep in mind, there is RNG related to the puzzle solving. Bling! I really hope we get the tomb today. I really, really want the tomb today. That's your dream? I love figuring out, makes me feel very big brain. Exactly. That's exactly what this game does. 100%. This game, you get those moments where you're like, oh my god! And it's... you just feel like a genius. Like, it's amazing. Yeah. Okay. This trunk is locked. Something tells you it should stay that way. Yeah, it should. Alright, let's do 11 again. I need to look up the list of these. This is one thing that I'm not going to figure out by doing 1 coin at a time for these. It's not going to happen. I need to look up the list so I know. what the donations do each day. You turn into Jimmy Neutron. It gets to that extent, yeah. Yeah. Like, there are some puzzles that are, like, repeatable puzzles that are a little bit different each day. And then there's some puzzles that are just, like... You realize that you've been staring at them since the moment you started the game, and you only just realize that it all starts to fit into place, and you're like... It's like those moments in, like, Limitless. Or, you know... Where the Rube Goldberg machine starts in your brain, and you're like, oh my god! The green room for now. Or now. Oh, watering can straight up. Hell yeah. That'll give me a couple of gems. A couple of gemmy jams. Go observatory. This should be 50 today, right? This should be the 50-day one? Yeah. What are we getting? Oh! It's one constellation. Wow. Alright. The Inkwell. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. Eh? Excuse me? Okay. It lets me spend stars to reroll? That's gross. That's gross. I like it. Alright, well, we'll go to the commissary first because we've got a little bit of cash. What do we want? We definitely want the shovel. Yes, we definitely want the metal detector. And we definitely want the salt shaker. And then we can save up for the sleep mask because we've got the metal detector now. We should be sweet. Should be sweet. This can be a dead end for all I care. Yeah. Let's make it a storeroom for a couple of keys. A couple cheeky keys. And a cheeky gem. Then we'll make our way back out. And, do a cheeky bit of watering in here. Pee on the floor of the spare room. And then we will go in a this-ily type direction. I feel like it's too early. I feel like it's too early. We'll do billiard room. We'll go billiard room and do puzzle. We'll do billiard room puzzle. Math puzzle. So much dialogue. That's what you get for having to edit stuff. You're the typesetter. You do the thing. 20 minus 18 is 2. Times 2 is 4. Squared is 16. 11. 5, 6, 7, 8. 11 minus 8 is 3. Squared is 9. Divided by 9 is 1. Plus 11 is 12. Okay, 3 times 5 is 15. Minus 18 is negative 3. Squared is 9. Yeah. Ooh, silver key. I'll take you. Thank you very much. Yeah, typesetting, cleaning, and on the side I'm using Google Translate on the Vietnamese translations because I don't trust my translator, and besides 2 sources are better than 1. So, are you translating out or in to English? Or are you translating like English, oh sorry, like Japanese to Vietnamese or what? I'll go the whole way. And I'll just see what we can get here. Maybe a dead end. Might even be worth getting a dead end here. Fuck you. Fuck you. Why now? Of all the times, why now? Why now? Don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. That's so rude. Corridor. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Aha. And all this so somebody will comment. The translator's awesome, yeah. Because it's all the translator, it's not you. My translator is translating the Japanese rules into English and then giving it to me, and I'm using already translated Vietnamese chapters and translating them into English using Google. Fair enough. 2 is better than 1, I suppose. These are facing the wrong way. I'll go chapel. I want to get that corner room. Like, every square that I can get to get another card or broom or whatever out of the draw pool is a benefit to me. Let's go closet. That came up so many times last time, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to be. I'm not down for that. All right, we need. Courtyard. Den. Courtyard, because we could get a sledge out of it. We did not. We did not. Pebbles, yay! A coin. Pebbles, yay! How many keys have I got? 3. I'm watching you, lockbox. Drawing room. Yeah. Alright. Sure. Sure. I'm gonna take the gem that's in here though. I'll watch the little mini cutscene for it every time. It's so weird. I don't know. I mean, obviously this game was made over a long period of time. So I don't know why some rooms they chose to do that sort of thing and some they didn't. But I'm gonna keep talking about it every time it happens. Alright, take that gem. Alright. So... this way? I don't want any of them. We'll use the normal redraw. Passageway could be okay. Maybe. Well, definitely connects power rooms. Office or security? I know what, I'll take security. I'll take security. Oh! Nah, I'll take security. Did we get a key card before? No, not this time. Not on this run. You can try and sleep and see what happens. Best of luck. I will try not to get too excited, but I can't promise anything. Not about you sleeping, I mean about me waking you up if I laugh too loud or whatever. You're so hungry, get something to eat. Eat good food for big brain. See you in 15 minutes. Too easy. Keycard. Set. I. Change offline. Unlocked. Turn to security menu. Log in a network with Swansong. Remote access. View terminals. Laboratory. Use Blackbridge. Experiment. Next 3 times you open a trunk, when you draft a red room, each time you eat an apple. Letter will be delivered to the mailroom. We haven't had mailroom delivery in quite a while. Stout. But we still have other letters to read too from the last time that we did the whole mail thing. We should have quite a few. Alright. Don't want that. Guess we'll do that. Got anything in there? It doesn't really matter, you're free, so I can just go in and leave again. No, okay. So, corridor's free. We'll go drawing room. I need a key card. Yes. Office doesn't have power in it. Redraw. Lab does, but library will give us the book that we wanted to read. So let's read the book. Ooh, and a treasure map. What you got? Where are we? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's row 6, second column. Not far away. Not far away. Our new book. First borrower, because I bought it. December 24th, 93. Simon P. Jones. This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. Roman Rune, Sigils of the Past. So this is supposed to be the same book that was in the underground mine that was all torn up. And also the same book that the teacher was trying to find to get a hold of. But they couldn't find a copy, I think. Alright, so. We have read this book before, but it should be a full version. Yeah, good. Introduction. When the scholars of the First Era found any hidden things, either a natural source or resulting from the creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of their realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. Why am I cold? What is going on? Hold on a sec. Okay, as I was saying, before Albatross was trying to murder me by hypothermia. Okay. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to the realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs, and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of the kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land, and even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. The sigil. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things: the core, the dividing lines, or rays, the moats, and the border. Is that it? Isn't there a 5th? Oh no, they don't, because it just is other things. I'm thinking of the puzzle if multiple things are affected. Okay. Oh, I didn't do a thing for that one. The core. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different from each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step of deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. Several example cores taken from well-known sigils. Arinda Ares, which is the country that doesn't exist anymore, and yet all of our fucking house is covered in it, but anyway. Fen Ares, Iraja, Korarika, and Arch Ares. The rays. Sprouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces. From one sigil to another, the rays often differ in number, style, and form. Studying the differences in these lines will immediately reveal several things about the realm. Transportation, i.e. the number of rays. Counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in a realm. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a desert domain that might have employed camels to cross the sandy expanse of their lands? Naval capabilities, ship routes, seaports. The 8 rays on these sigils resemble the directions of a compass rose. The four rays here look like crossroads on a map and use roads, streets, and carriages. Horseback, rough trails, another sigil that uses 4 rays. However, these will always be configured to suggest a horse galloping. Oh yeah, it does look kind of like a horse, doesn't it? His little legs. It's like, draw me a stick horse. They're like, yeah, okay, boss. Train system, locomotion. Come on, do the locomotion with me. The 3 rays here are used in sigils. Shush, stop dunking at me. The train system, locomotion. The 3 rays here are used in sigils for realms that rely on track-based travel. Aviation, dirigibles, balloons. The 5 rays here suggest travel above the horizon. Straight across, 2 rays indicate a flat terrain. Camels, pack mules on arid or desert trails. And the 4th, turtleback travel. Excuse me? Turtleback travel. 5 short rays that do not fully extend from the core to the border. Turtleback travel, you say? Are you for real? Alright. That's alright. Weather. The style of ray. Identifying the style of ray used in the sigil will show us what weather the kingdom considered native. Some are intuitive, like the jagged lightning-shaped lines to indicate stormy lands. Straight black lines indicate a lack of unusual or harsh weather and normal temperatures. Foggy or misty weather is indicated when the ray has several horizontal slashes across one side. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The scorched air and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For more stormy weather, a jagged lightning ray shape is used. A ray with dotted falling circles is used for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence. And windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent curved lines. Rays buckling under the high... Don't dunk at me. Rays buckling under the high winds. Moats. You gonna dunk at me again, or am I just gonna... On each sigil floating between the rays are small figures called moats. From the shape and style of moats used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed. If they are considered themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic future. You see, you claim bad accent time, but I'm thinking you can't hear me, Robert. Because I'm already doing it for free. From the shape and style of the moats used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by the artistic and economic fortune. Tribal, a primitive realm. Hunter and gatherers. Maybe I want a different accent? Tough shit. Tribal, a primitive realm. Hunter and gatherers. Agricultural, harvest and farming-based society and culture. Martial, militaristic nation engaging in generation-spanning wars and heated arguments. Metropolitan, large city-states with a dense urban and populous center. Bro, little fighting you? Oh, I'll fight you. I thought it said little fighting you. I'll fight you. Yeah, go on then. Dr. Chase doing a bad accent. Do you Dr. Chase again? No. Not even. Can't believe Jack treats his fans like that. Mate, I just switched mine off because it was too cold. Metropolitan, large city-state with a dense urban and populous center. Academic, a center for knowledge advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities, and libraries. Industrial, engineering-driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention, and production. Spiritual, an elevated reverence for nature, animals, and the forces that guide us. Poetic, a strong focus on the advancement of arts, writing, music, and language. Albatross, lay the fuck back down and go to sleep. She just walked back to the computer. I always get scammed. Yeah, you do. All the time. Robbed. Time to revolt? Yep. Doxer? Yeah, Doxer was spot on. Albatross is back after 15 minutes. Again. The border. Around each sigil is an adorned edge serving as the container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of the specific realm. What? What are you doing? Don't leave me with anything. What was I doing? There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. Oh. So white, black, red, violet, pink, green, yellow, orange, white. So white is the same again. So because we know the flags... Because we know the flags of a couple of the different countries, we can piece together what the border is going to be. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Putting it all together, by studying the core, rays, motes, and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Fen Ares, the Grand Realm. Transportation, road, or carriage. Weather, foggy. Society, militaristic. And banner is red. Right. So that's because we find the red, and red bad, because red overthrew the black country. Interesting, interesting. Hmm. You're stealing more cushions? Okay. Get Jack's butt pillow. She already did. That was the very first thing that she took. It's serious business sleeping on the floor? Yep. Because it's something you're not particularly good at. Alright. No, nothing else in here. So... I think I want to draw off the security room because I assume we have a higher chance to get powered rooms off. Oh, I can't because we don't have a keycard. Alright, I might go back down and get the corridor then. Because we've got plenty of steps today. Plenty of steps. We'll go down through the chapel and to the right. This way. Then we can go up through here. Alright, what do we got? Workshop, that's a good idea. That's a good thing to start with. Did I laugh because I might have heard her? Yeah, she did. A few times. Jack just has a woman inside him that also says something when he laughs. No, no, no. She's in my basement. But don't tell Albatross because she'll be all jealous. I'll go workshop. A letter has been delivered to the mailroom. It has. What was our thing again? Oh, yeah, that's right. Whenever we do a tinker thing as well. What do you got for me? Ooh, a sledge. That's actually really handy. Because there's a lockbox out there. Oh, that's ages away, actually. Yeah, because we're going to go back that way anyway, so I'm not worried about it. Do I have anything that I can combine so far? Combine the salt with something? Alright. I'm going to do shovel and metal detector for the detector shovel. Detective shovel. BRB dinner. Too easy, Robert. See ya. Jealous because I want the basement, not about the lady. Greater chance of finding coins and keys. Much greater chance of finding coins and keys while digging. Hell yeah. You said Alba wasn't allowed anyone in the basement. Why do you get to have someone in the basement? Because I know where the basement is? What are we doing? Where is something? Also, problem, alarm bells, problem. Coins. I don't really want to draft off the library, but we don't really have much choice, unless we go to the Foundation. We do have keys, but they could be security doors as well, which we're going to have a similar problem with. I'll go this way. And then... bust the box in here. Men with their double standards. You lie down now. You lie. You liar. Alright, I have a special key. I have a silver key. It's monkey paw shit though, because I'm going to be like, silver key, and it'll be like, okay, do you want the weights room, the archive room, or the dark room? Watch, it'll give you stupid shit. Yep. Yep. Can't do shit about the cloister of mirrors, or the chamber of mirrors. I mean... I probably could, if I go Foundation after this. Because I do want to open this place up. This is another puzzle. This is like something that I've been ignoring. Okay, so that's open now, which is good. Click. Alright, so it opens that side, which I can't actually get to. I haven't done anything in this room. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Then we'll run round to the other one. We'll crack this open here. Oh. Really? Okay. I don't like how many steps this is using up. We are going to need a kitchen. And or a dining room. Ooh, key! Free key! I'll take a free key. Why not? Why would you want to shit in the chamber of mirrors? Because then you're multi-shitting. Now that's open. Interesting. Okay. Well, this isn't a mirrored room then, is it? Because there's no... Oh, there is actually. There's keys on all of them. Interesting. Alright, well, we've got to go to the foundation anyway. We've got to go to the foundation. And we really need a dining room. We don't have a kitchen, do we? No, we just have the commissary. We really, really need to go to a dining room. Ba-dump. Airtime. Airtime, but dump all the time. Yeah, okay. It's foundation time. Not doing great on steps. I started with a lot, but I think I kept backtracking and shit, so I used a lot up. I don't have a keycard. What am I talking about? I've done this before. This has happened to me before. I'm like, oh, I don't have a keycard. I can't keep going. But then... That's it. Boo hiss. Boo and also hiss. I don't have a planetarium. I don't have anything. Oh, man! No, because that needs a keycard. That's blocked. That's it. Game over. Game over. Damn. I didn't even realize. Didn't even realize. That's such a shame. Oh well. It is what it is. That's why we do. Day 49. Did you just fail as I was going? I realized I failed as you were gone, yeah. Because I was like, oh no, we're still good, and I wasn't. I actually failed probably around about the time that you left, and then ran around for a couple of minutes before it actually sank in. As soon as I picked the room of mirrors, that was it. Alright, got our daily allowance. Let's go for a run out here and see what we get as our outside room for the day. And it may govern our run. I don't want another shrine because that's a waste. How many days left we got? Yeah, 2 more days of that. Let's... Oval, I'm not really too fast on. Root cellar could be good for diggy digs. I mean, I could focus on steps and do a bedroom run. I'll go root cellar and hope I get a shovel. Actually, I should probably just do a quick check. I never find anything in here. Yeah, no. There's only good stuff in the dig spots themselves. You're taking your time to upload stuff to the network, aren't you? Get your shit together and stop dunking me every time that happens. I have on do not disturb for a reason. You don't dunk me all the time and you just keep dunking me. Non-consensual dunking. Don't appreciate it. Hallway, I guess. You gonna give me a kitchen now? Nah, I'll take the gems. Alright, we have puzzle. We have a logic puzzle. I love a good logic puzzle. Love a good logic puzzle. The black box is true. The blue box is true. Okay, that could be possible. If the white box says the gems are not in this box, then it's in the white box. The gems are in the true box. Okay, well then they both have to be false. These are both false. This one has to be true. It's got to be in the white box anyway. Because they contradict each other, which means they're tied together. Well, they don't contradict each other, but like, the gems can't be in two boxes. Veranda for extra items. Yeah, okay. This early on, sure. Sure. Oh, mate. Mate. I believed. I'd love a security room. Nah. But I will take a utility closet. That is also acceptable, I suppose. Change the context of a page, hope I don't get crucified. Just put one of those little... put one of those little things in that, like, people always joke about how it's like... editor's note. This means this, and this is different because they meant that, and it's like a paragraph in a box at the top that's like... I didn't need to know that. That's... Why did you change it, sort of thing. That'll be funny. Another chamber of mirrors. We're not here. This is a bad spot for it. Why would you... Why here? That's a terrible idea. Big green room, I guess. Should get items too, yeah? Yes. A gem and a watering can. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. No security room, eh? Corridor's always unlocked. The pool. Get the pool nice and early. Not bad, not bad. Alright. We'll head back. Watering can for an extra gem. You know what? Because this is something that I'm probably not going to come back this way either. Oh, we might if we get a dark room, but I will dig these dig spots now. It would be funny, but I don't want to make the 3 people in this fan base hate me. Well, I mean, hey, you change the context to something. There's the same amount of chance that they will, but anyway. We'll go straight across. We'll go straight across. We'll get rid of some more of the common rooms and stuff. Shush! Shush you! Enough! Grab that. Ability room, because it should give me at least a special key. Maybe even a key card if we're lucky. I don't know. Okay, 21 reversed is 12. 12. 12. 24 minus 1 is 23, which is 32, divided by 8 is 4. 20 minus 1, 19. So that's 91. Minus 20 is 71, so that's 17. Yeah. Garden key. Hey, that's alright. I'll take a garden key. That's good. That means we can use the antechamber pretty decently. Pretty decently. Where am I? I'm right on the edge. I'll go storeroom. Wait, didn't storeroom want to charge me gems earlier? Why? Maybe I was thinking of something else. Maybe I was thinking about a different room. Keys and keys. Gem. Screenshot uploaded to the Xbox network. Coin. Alright, what do we got? Meow. You're facing the wrong way. Why would you do that? Stop it. I know I took a lot of screenshots for that book, but be done already. I'll just get the chapel because it goes straight through, but we'll spin a room off the entry here. Courtyard sideways, why? Why even? A closet then, I guess. Fuck yeah. I'll take a die. I'll take a die. Sounds good. Chapel. Got some dig spots in the chapel, that's uncommon. Ah, pebbles, of course. You think a place that costs me money every time I enter it has just rocks in it? Oh, brick! Ah, fancy rock. Brick's so fancy rock? Okay. Gotta check for those dig spots, eh? Courtyard. You're facing the wrong way, courtyard. What are you doing to me? Do this one. I'll go that. Yummy crunch. Delicious. Delicious bricks. We'll go this way. Passageway, no. I mean... I guess I'll go guest bedroom. Like, I'm not having a particularly helpful run, this run. But you should always, like, there's a lot of people, and this doesn't count just for, like, deck builders and whatever, or puzzles, or that sort of thing. Like, deck builders is one thing, but, like, even, like, combat games, like, in the same principle, this same type of logic that I'm about to say works for not only a deck building, like when you do runs of something, or any sort of, like, hardcore game where you're running and it's, like, you're gonna fail and have to restart, or, like, Dark Souls bosses, or any sort of boss fight, really. A lot of people I see will get, like, a quarter of the way in, and be like, oh, it's not a good run, and they'll start again. But you lose two things with that kind of impatience. One is you lose the chance to get better at adapting to things, which can help you in the long run. And two, you never know how a run's going to end. The first quarter of the run could be the most unlucky, shitty run ever. And then the other 3 quarters could be the luckiest run you've ever had. And you just should play it through. And people are like, oh, but I don't want to waste my time. And you're like, no, you're wasting your time throwing that quarter of a run or quarter of an attempt out. Because how many of those quarter of an attempts are you going to throw out and not actually get anything from them? When you really should. We could do a garage and get keys, but it's going to be a dead end. So we'd have to go back to the pool and out. But if we do the gift shop, that's going to give us a path through. We haven't really got the money to do anything. We need 110 for the Swimbird plushie. I feel like unless you're doing like a speedrun or something. Yeah, speedruns are the exception to the rule, obviously. Speedruns, you know, if you're doing, or something specific. Like if I was like, if you mess up that part, 100% will kill it, then yeah, doing it is meh. Yeah, of course. In that situation, like if you failed already, then there's no point. Because yeah, restart. Because there's no point in following through with that, because you're not going to necessarily get any better if you're chasing something very specific. You might get better at certain parts of it, but it's like, that's the equivalent of running out of health and being like, oh well, I've died, I guess I'll keep playing. Like, it doesn't work like that. Speedruns or runs, like if in this, if I wanted the outside room to be what's it called? A shrine, right? Which is how you get the blessings. If I wanted it to be a shrine, or if I wanted it to be a tomb, which I do at the moment, I do want it to be a tomb, but if that's the only thing I was chasing, and I run out and it's not a tomb, restart the day. Run out, check it, it's not a tomb, restart the day. If you're chasing something very, very specific to start your run, I get it. But if you're quarter of the way, halfway in, and then you're like, this is bad, I'm just going to start again. I feel like, and people can disagree, this is arguable for sure, but I feel like you're wasting your time. I feel like you're wasting your time. I could go dark room, but it's very far away to get to the power box. You know what? Let's go dark room anyway. We'll go dark room. It's gonna go beep 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 and shut off. But then I'll check this door. See what we get. Oh yeah, actually. Yeah, let's go security for now. I realized I forgot to have breakfast today when I got up. So my stomach is now screaming in defiance. So after we finish this episode for the Vodlings, I will probably jump up for a minute and quickly grab a snack and then be back. Turn to security menu. Let's do login to network, swan song. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise when, suddenly, to my surprise... What's the experiment today? Each time you eat an apple, when you draft a shop room, each bedroom you draft after your second. Ugh. Small chest in the entrance hall, 1 key for every 2 hallways, or 3 gold for each red room. Let's do small chest in the entrance hall whenever you draft a shop room. Yeah. After finishing typesetting, I'll cook something. On top of translator, I'd finish in an hour or 2. Yeah, I'll probably be half hour, maybe 45 minutes, depending on how this run goes. But probably at the end of this run, I'll jump up for a few minutes. But I won't be going for long. Secret garden key. I could use a secret garden key there. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's use the secret garden key and then see if we can get the garage north of it, because that's something I really wanted to do too. Watering can. Diggy dig spots. Koyanes. Anything back here? Oh, hell yeah. The sledge. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and the broken lever. We only need the battery and a crafting room then. And the weights room. You told that to your translator at 7:45 and it's now 10 PM. Ooh, that's not great. Diggy dig dig. 6 pages left. The chapter was 54 pages. Oh, that's pretty good. Especially since you've been like doubling up, you know. Diggy dig spot. That's normal. I've just been mad slow because life has genuinely been fucking. I mean, if that's life, that sounds like it's not the worst case scenario, I suppose. If life's just been fucking, I mean, as long as you get plenty of water and rest. One more, one more, one more, one more, one more. There we go. Flip that. Okay. Oh, you're a dig spot too. I thought I got you. Goyans. Have we had a commissary yet? No. But I've already got a shovel and a sledgehammer. Come on, give us a garage. You suck. Give me a garage. I feel bad because I promised a chapter a week. It's been 8 days since the last chapter. 1 week, no chapter. Oh no. I'm sure the people that rely on it being that regular are heartbroken and will completely disregard the thing that they're following. Alright. All green thumb. Bedroom. Shop. What shops are available? I really want a garage there, but I'm not going to get one, am I? Let's do a shop. It'll probably be like commissary, kitchen, fucking aquarium or something. Laundry room, locksmith, showroom. Showroom could be handy, but I am pretty low on keys. Although... Yeah, let's make it so that we don't have to worry about keys. We'll just get it out of the way. Special key, what you got? Gonna be prism key, I betcha. Oh no, silver key, I'll take that. Silver key's alright. And lockpicking kit. And 6 more keys, thank you very much. Alright. So now... I want to do... I've still got 60 steps left. I'm going to go... Let's draft off the security room. And we'll see if we can get the silver key. These are gross. See if we can get the silver key. It's not locked, so it doesn't really matter. Redraw. No. Unfortunate. That's right, we'll get the observatory. What do you got there for me today? Oh, the 51. And 1. For 1 gold. Oh, so that's going to be taken up 50 every time now? It's like starting from scratch? That's gross. Yeah, I gotta get to the hallway, then turn to the den. Hallway is here. Turn to the den. Ooh, apple. Hey, apple. And then this way. Ooh, banana. Break the box. Just gems. Ooh, banana. Yeah, then we're gonna go up to the utility closet. Trying to lock in. Best of luck. Ooh, apple. Turn that on. And now... Ooh, banana. Now we need to go... We'll just go up to the pool. We'll go up to the pool. Hopefully draft something decent. If we don't, we could spend our stars. That's also a possibility. Dining room's definitely handy, but not right now. Pump room's helpful, but it's not connected anywhere that we can connect power to it, so that's not helpful. Treasure trove, no. Commissary... Yeah, okay. We'll go commissary this time. Upgrade discs. Oh, I spent all my coins already. On stupid keys. I need many coins. I need many, many coins. Not turnips, coins. Give me all the coins. Sauna, boudoir, kitchen. Boudoir will give me a couple of dice at least. No. Boiler room, there we go. We only have one door to draw off, but... Experiment successful. Alright, we're just gonna go to that door on the other side. And then I'm just gonna spend stars until I get the pump room. Special key? No. Lockpick, can't pick it. Locker room, archives, no. Locker room... Locker room does take power. So does archives, but fuck that. Locker room does take power. Yeah. Alright, let's switch this bad boy on. Hello? There we go. Ah, shit. Hold on. Click. Key. Pump room! Yes! Oh wait, did that just screw me? Ah, it's fine. We're good. We're good. It has power. Tank 1 drain, tank 1 fill. Oh! And some keys. Okay, so... we need to get this down to 6. So what we're going to do... put you like that, I think. Is that the right one? Which tank is it? No. Give water to kitchen. We want to drain 11. We want to drain 5 out of that. Where is... okay, which one's tank 1? The one on the left here. Alright, so... we want this one to be taking water? How that works? Which reservoir connected to? Hold on. Flip the right way. Maybe down's taking water. Is it? It's on reservoir. Reservoir can be drained by pump 2. Yep. Going that way, yep. Wait, did I just give it one water? I guess so. Wait, no, I just drained the other one as well, didn't I? No? I am confusion. Anyway. Reservoir. 2 goes into this one. Alright, you already have one there, so what I'm going to do... Because it needs to be in line with the aquarium. So I need to be able to take 3 out, and it's got room for 4, so we'll go tank 1 fill. No, tank 1 drain. Oh, that's tank 1. Ooh, never mind. Where's it 4 and a bit? Odd. I'll do that. I need to take 3 more out of there. The kitchen is only connected to the second tank, right? Yeah, tank 2. So if we... switch that one to drain. Right. And then... go kitchen. And then we want to go... reservoir. No, not drain. Oi! Oi! Hey, 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 hey. I can hold 6, and it's currently at 1. I can get 4 more out of it. What's the aquarium attached to? Or the... we could do the fountain even? Pool? Aquarium's got 6. But what's it attached to? We'll do tank 1 drain at least anyway. Tank 1 drain. Aquarium is 3. It's also connected to tank 1. Right. You've got 1 more space. And then if I do this, I can do that. We can switch that. And then... oh god, I can't do this. I just realised the boat's on the wrong side. At the very least we can put more water in this tank. So... we will... drain the one more from tank 1. And then we will... switch this... No. Switch that. Wait. Yes. Switch this. Give it all back to reservoir. And then... aquarium's only connected to what? Tank... to pump 5. I need 2 more out of that. I need that back to be back up to 11. So... switch that. Okay. And then... if I... take 4 with pump 2, or tank 2. Right, it'll bring that back down. Because right now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need more. So hold on. Let's give this one back. What's connecting? What's connecting? What's kitchen connected to? Kitchen is 4. 4 is tank 2. Tank 2's chockers at the moment, so we will give that, and we will give this one back. And then I'll take the 3 out of the kitchen and put it in there as well. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did it need to be at 11 or 14? Oh, shit, I forgot. Was it 11 or 14? Why do I suddenly feel like... where are you? There you are. 13? That's not a number. 13's not a number. But it needs 4 more. So it needs exactly 4 more. So we can just... take 4 from... the aquarium is one of them. kitchen. And aquarium. Is there anything else I can drain with that? So that's tank 1. Tank 1 can drain 1, 2, 3, and 5. And 6. Take a couple out of the pool, I guess. Pool doesn't really matter. So, take a couple of them. Fill that up all nice and good. Then we'll add that to the reservoir. We're gonna flip the switch. Flip the switch! Because we gotta move the boat. But now that the reserve tank is full, we have more wiggle room as far as moving stuff back and forth is concerned. Last page? Hell yeah. Good stuff. Okay. Alright. Should be good for that. So now... now that that's done, we don't need to worry about powering that anymore. So I can go... Cool. Let's see if we get a planetarium, I guess. Oh, this way. I didn't spend that many stars either, which is nice. Yeah, so we drained the pool a little bit. I would like to drain it all the way, but not today, apparently. East Wing Hall bedroom. Yeah, we'll get East Wing Hall. Mailroom would be nice. Let's just go mailroom. That is so many letters. Holy shit. We had 2. We had 2. Password is Swan Song from Randolph. Simon! Why is it 9 and 3? What's 9 and 3 in there? Oh, this is the lab, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Simon, not sure if you've paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but I figured I could save you some frustration if you've been fooling with it. This contraption is a central control for power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, we've served as an emergency power source for the local community, as we have modest hydroelectric capabilities within a steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room, and then utilize our steam ducts to connect the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course, and I can't think of any reason for which you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 46, but feel free to play around with it should you feel inclined to experiment. Randolph, and then it's got flip 9 and then 3. Export it, send it to my translator so we can double check, do my credits page, when he approves, upload it. Hell yeah, all done. All sorted. Simon, in case it's useful to you, here's a rough diagram of the steam duct system. Due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we've ended up building our steam duct system to be quite flexible, and if you look along the ceiling of many rooms, you'll find many of them have been outfitted with steam ducts. So as long as you align these rooms together to an uninterrupted string, power can be transferred from room to room, even if the boiler room and its intended destination are on opposite sides of the house. Yeah, so pump room, laundry room, garage. Garage? Why would I want to rig it up to the garage? Maybe it's another way to open the roller door? I don't know. I want to do that now. Say library? No. Laundry room. Simon, let me know if I'm writing to you too much. I've never been too good at gauging where the line of impropriety is. And for all we know, maybe the help I'm offering you with these letters is unwanted. Maybe you're perfectly fine without my help. It's been a bit of a moral quandary for me as I've written these, as I'm fairly certain your uncle didn't want us to assist you on your quest. Still, if it was that important, I'd have to believe to have the foresight to specifically instruct us not to interfere. Nothing ever deterred him from that level of supervision in the past, and after working alongside him for over a decade, I'd like to imagine that we were friends and that I knew him well. In conclusion, I think he would have found the level of help I have offered well within the acceptable range. I haven't spoken too much about him since his departure, and I know you didn't know him that well. But as soon as you're ready, I'm going to have plenty of stories to tell. He was a fearless businessman, and with the greatest respect for invention. Of all the laboratories I've worked in, I can tell you Mount Holly was a gem, and I'm hoping that we can continue that work once you've taken up the reins. But I won't get ahead of myself. You still have to find the 46th room, okay? Dear Simon, after giving it some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I also just had a small chat with a probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing in the Baron's instructions that would preclude me from offering you my modest assistance. So let me tell you what I know. About a week after before Sinclair died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Mrs. Babbage, the house manager, to remove several floor plans from Sinclair's drafting studio. Typically, all of the unused floor plans are kept there, and I've never heard of them being moved to another location, nor would I presume to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans were removed, or where they were moved to, save one, which I was instructed to remove myself. Assuming it was not moved again after I hit it, you should be able to find it in the observatory, hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope therein. If there was a reason behind the removal of these floor plans from the drafting studio, hopefully this will serve as the first illuminating step to find out why. Randolph. So that gave us the planetarium, yeah? Think. Hey Simon, I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycard security doors. There are actually these are actually a fairly new addition to the house that were designed by Kirk Darren, that's not a real name, and myself, and were installed after an unfortunate incident 2 years ago when some of your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to reach a room that they shouldn't have been able to find, which is Denny. We're still not 100% sure how he got past the antechamber seals, but it was clear that after that episode, that not every member of the staff should have unchecked access to the higher ranks of the estate. It's important to note here that in my own experience I have found every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. Still, after that incident, we decided to err against our own confidences and opted to install a state-of-the-art security system, issuing keycards to only the most trusted members of the senior staff. If you find the security doors become an annoyance while you're attempting to navigate the house, you should be able to lower their frequency from the security terminal, and there is even a nifty trick to unlock them by utilizing the utility closet in conjunction with the security settings. Yes. Simon. Following up on the map I created outlining the steam power duct system, I thought it would be helpful to provide you with a corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that currently is only utilized outside the house in locations on the grounds. The apple orchard, the hovel, the schoolhouse, and the gemstone cavern. Hope this helps. Yeah, that's the 4 taps to get the elevator working. Simon! Just in case it wasn't explicit in the emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage instructions for the VAC system they installed. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you, as I often spend 10 minutes in the utility closet just pressing random buttons until coming up with the desired result, but I rarely understand exactly how it is I get there. After half an hour on hold, I finally got to speak with a technician who personally designed the system and compiled a list of helpful operating instructions. I'll add that material on a separate sheet I'll include with this letter. But as always, I hope this helps you. If 5 out of the 6 indicators lights are the same color, pressing the 6 will always sync it up to the other 5. If 6 lights are green, pressing any button of them will result in the appearance of a blue indicator. If all 6 lights are purple, pressing one will create a white indicator, and pressing a blue indicator will turn it off and flip both its neighbors to blue, unless one of those neighbors is red, in which case it becomes pink. That last line was not on there, I added it myself. Greetings, Simon. I hope all is going well on the estate. I was discussing my communications with you with another fellow technician, Kimberly Thompson. Yeah, she sends me stuff, she's nice. And she suggested I disclose to you the locations of the drafting strategy issues she's personally found on the estate. Issue 1's in the dormitory, which I haven't drafted the dormitory yet, so there you go. Issue 2's in the drafting studio. 3 is in the library. 4 is in the bookshop. 5 is in the bookshop. Yeah, okay. So, I've read the drafting studio. I've read the one in the library. We've read one of the bookshop ones. We haven't read the other bookshop one. The above list is according to her, so I can't personally vouch that these are accurate. Simon. If I'm going to be mentioning members of the staff, perhaps I could give you a brief introduction. Mrs. Anne Babbage, house manager and my boss. Kirk Darren, head of security, which is not a real name. Randolph Moore, lead lab technician, network admin, and humble author of these letters. That's him. Kimberly Thompson, lab assistant and helpful sidekick. Chef de camp, head of kitchen, maker of tasty meals. Chef de camp, hey? Hartley Rota, the Baron's personal valet, and he's retiring. Yeah, he owns the lake house now. The credits page is all done. So all sorted, all finished. Excellent work. Christoph is the chauffeur, yep. And Robert Nogula, the new groundskeeper. There are a handful of other names among the various live-out and seasonal service staff, but due to their infrequent mention, I thought it best to omit them from the cursory introduction. Okay. Thank you for the good stuff, Robert. Yes, I will set up to finish these. Another successful experiment and another letter. You've certainly been keeping yourself busy, as I've spent the last few days racking my brain trying to come up with new clues for you. I'm reminded of your mother's aptly named book, A New Clue, and how fiendishly she hid the clues for her readers within its pages. Don't worry, I won't be hiding my clues for you in imagery or requiring you to comb the text with a magnifying glass. The truth is, I'm not nearly as clever or as creative as she was. The best I could bring myself to muster was trying to be cryptic and mysterious. It would be something like, break the bricks in the weight room with something that has a handle and is heavy. I'm afraid that, despite my best efforts, the result is not quite cryptic and even less mysterious. I suppose I'll leave the riddles for your great-uncle and his niece. Dear Simon, as I've been running out of ideas on my own, yesterday I asked Kirk Darren, which is not a real name, if he had any additional security advice I could pass on, and to my surprise he gave me an envelope and directed me to include it in my next correspondence to you. I did not ask him what it contained, so I'll be very curious to hear from you after this is all over to find out whether or not it was of any use. Until next time, Randolph. Unused memos. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a lie. The numbers 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combinations of safes on the estate. Okay. Safe code 1213. Yep, that's not handwritten, so that's... Safe code D8. Yeah, we know that one. December the 8th. There is a safe on rank 10. I would believe that. Simon, I can't think of any reason that you'd need to access the server administrator controls before I return, but your father has mentioned... Your father, okay. Your father has mentioned your interest in computers, so I have a feeling that you may be a bit more hands-on than your great-uncle. You'll need to find the admin terminal in Blackbridge Grotto, a small cavern sealed, much like the story, off to the eastern drive. I believe I previously explained how to restore power to the grotto in one of my earlier letters. However, keep in mind that accessing the terminal requires an admin key. Unfortunately, I won't be able to set one up for you until I return, but your admin key will eventually be Jones S., the first 4 letters of your family name, or if you would prefer to use a pseudonym. I'm sure that we'll discuss it in greater detail when I return. So we know that Kirk Darren is a pseudonym, and that's why it doesn't work in the terminal. We don't know who Kirk Darren is, which is mildly frustrating. Simon, if you do end up accessing the admin controls in Blackbridge Grotto, I'm sure you've noticed the sealed circular door to the left of the terminal. As you have likely concluded this for yourself, this door can only be opened if 3 different microchips are inserted in the central pedestal. Normally, all 3 microchips are kept secured in 3 other locations, but I decided to make it easy for you and have left one of the microchips in the grotto for ready access. However, you'll have to find a new clue or 2 to find the others. A new clue, hey? And then a picture of the sledgehammer. Hold on. Is that the same as the page? Where am I? Recent captures. Because a new clue had the page in it that was the page where he's sitting down next to the hammer in the archive. This one. Same drawn hammer. He's sitting in the entryway with the hammer. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans, measured the gaps, and if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Do we have to use the sledgehammer in the entry room? Is there a vase like that in the entry room? Maybe. Alright. Simon, I'm very honestly impressed with the number of experiments you've been successful in executing. I certainly wasn't expecting to write this many letters when I started our correspondence, and frankly, I'm not quite sure what other advice I can offer you in the blind without knowing directly what the challenges are you currently face on the estate. For all I know, you've long since reached room 46 and are just continuing your unaccompanied exploration, happy and free of the maids and staff crowding the halls and getting in your way. I say I can't blame you, and I'm sure the other members of the household are quite enjoying their extended vacation. Speaking strictly for myself, however, I cannot wait to get back and begin working with you directly. Helping you through these letters has only whetted my imagination, and to be candid, our collaboration in this correspondence has reminded me so much of working with Mary. I know she's proud of you. Until the day I return, Randolph. So I'm guessing there's no more letters. I assume there's no more letters from Randolph. So that's it. He's done. I think. Like, there could be other letters in the room, but I assume Randolph is done. Alright. Now, I forgot I did want a crafting room here. I have switched off the keycard doors. There's also an extra door from the garden room. So maybe we just power through rooms and don't think too much about it and see if we get a crafting room. And also take our sledgehammer back to the start. Is it this way? No. It's down. It's this way. Where am I going? I gotta get all the way back. So we're gonna go through the entry hole anyway for this one. Dig spot. A coin! Hooray! I needed a bunch of coins. What was that? What was that for? Oh, the commissary was selling discs. That's right. I need to be rich. I need a vault. What I need. Ooh, hey, hello. Alright, I'll take them. For sure. Ooh, this is going to be a long episode today, Vodlings. Alright, is there a vase that looks like that in this room? They're not blue. Are they blue? Oh! Okay. Cool, I guess. Oh! Interesting. Okay, so it was a smashed thing in the... Interesting. Alright, there's nothing on the floor in this one though. Right. Cool. Can I smash this stuff? Because this was all messed up. At some point. Alright, should we go out and place that now, since we're so close to the door? I guess we should, right? I guess we should. Still love the fact that as you run along, sometimes the sound just cuts out. Yeah. Insert microchip. Yes. Hey, 2 of them. Excellent. Yeah, the door next to the terminal, find the microchips, etc., etc. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Okay. No, I don't want to go down. Well... Nah, let's check this one first. We'll check this one first. If it becomes a dead end, then oh well. Do I have a dining room yet? No. So where do I need to go? Just over one, and then up to the hallway, and then left, and then up again. Pretty much as far as we can go. Where's my commissary? Commissary's on that side. I want to get at least one disc out of this. Oh no, I'm burning. I'm burning steps. And I'm losing my voice. I'm burning steps on this, but... Like, just do it. Just do it, it'll be fine. Give me a disc. Upgrade disc, yeah. I would like... Oh no, there's only one. You can only get one. Okay, that's fine. I thought there was 2 there, but... Only getting 1 actually makes things better for us. Yeah, same plan as before. Now I can use like 3 or 4 steps and be at the foundation. Nah, because I want to use the disc anyway. I don't want to get stuck over there with no steps left and then be rooted, you know? Oh, we might get a dining room and be sweet. But we get to upgrade a room! Closet, hey? Interesting. Yeah, right, I'll upgrade that. Upgrade the room to be 1 extra item if drafted to an adjoined hallway. 2 extra items if drafted to an adjoined bedroom. Plus 4 extra items if drafted to an adjoined red room. Ooh, empty closet. So it'll be a nothing room unless you add it to a red room. Interesting. I don't think it's too much drama adding it to a bedroom, really. Because, like, yeah, I could add it and then do it for the cloister, but I think it's going to be too much of a drama doing that because, like, I get it way more often than that. And that's really one of the main guaranteed ones. So I think I'll do it to a bedroom. Yeah. Bedroom closet. We'll do that. Because then, like, the 2-step one that's there, or the, there's like the 2-step one, and then there's the, here we go, one more north. Do I have a planetarium? Just the observatory. Workshop, yes. A dead end though. But again, they all are, so, oh well. Give me a turnip, man. Oh. Turnip. Yay. And a coin purse. Not a battery though, that doesn't really help me actually. Yeah, none of this really goes together. The broken lever does, but not, it needs the battery as well. Ooh, hiss. Damn you, coin purse. Why can't you be better? Alright, well we've got a workshop. So we should, with that turnip, we should be able to get out. And then we'll go underground and we'll check the other rooms. Hey, reading those couple of books. Added a bunch of time to this episode. Vodlings are eating well today. Yeah, that way. Right, you. Alright. We will go this way. Bum ba da ba. We are in the underground once again. Open. Button. Can I stand under it? What happens if I stand under it? Oh, nothing. Okay. That's... It was either that or it was going to push me through the floor. Diggy dig. Old can. Diggy dig. Nothing. Only 2 diggy digs? Okay. Alright, so we have 3 doors. What's our goal? What were we doing? Were we doing something? We were doing something. I've completely forgotten. Drawing room's not really going to help us. Can't rotate it. Redraw. Kitchen, coat check. Redraw. The ballroom. We haven't drafted the ballroom before. Let's draft the ballroom. And I'll go in there in a minute. Because I've still got a couple of gems left. Uncut gems. Oh, we do have 3. Oh, tin can again! Silver key, nah. Can't pick it. Ooh. Take it out of the pool. Take it out, take it out, take it out. 6 steps left. I only have 4 gold. Couple of bananas. No nursery kennel. Solarium. Orange. Multi-dig. Is there a dig spot outside the... No. Just seeing things. Alright. Got a couple more coins. I'm gonna buy 1 more banana. Alright, our steps are getting back to a more respectable number. How are our gems? The gems are at 3 at the moment. Let's crack this. Casino or gallery, hey? I don't really want either of them. I would like some sort of T-junction. No. None of them. Music room for the keys, I guess. But I'll go to the ballroom. Never been in here before. Clara and Simon. The In Eclipse Ball, 1952. That's Grandma and Granddad. That is the grandparents. Ooh. Are these the 2? They're the 2 that I'm missing. Under. 2. Okay. Alright. So what is... Oh, my legs! What is the full thing? Because it was like, find the something, blah, blah, blah. Music, where are you? Okay. Find among the white trees. Find among the white trees. Find among the white trees under 2 stone. Find among the white trees under 2 stone. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. Okay. There's a bunch of white trees outside. Wine cellar. Oh, it's pointless because I'm going to walk back through here and it's going to take them off me. I found some gems. Nah, too bad. I feel like there's more to the wine cellar, but I just don't know what that is. And 3 gems gone. So that was pointless. Up to the music room. There are white trees outside. Under 2 stone makes me think that it's something more than that, though. So tired. Gonna get out of here and chill. Too easy, Doctor. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your food. I hope it goes smoothly and is delicious. Silver key. Gonna finish watching a movie with my friend tonight if we both aren't tired. Enjoy. Best of luck to you. Gymnasium won't have any power to it, so it doesn't matter. Good, good. Vault. Yeah, that's what I needed. What did I need that for again? The disc. I've already done that. Doesn't matter. Dining room. Dining room all the way. Lunchbox. Thank you. Hope you enjoy your snack and that Albert can get a nice sleep. Me too. Thank you for that. Hope you all have a good night, including Rob. Bye-bye. Thank you for dropping by, Doctor. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you again at some point soon. Catch you later, friend. Cannot pick. Use key. Lavatory, conference room, library. We could order the next book. We'll order the next book. Drafting strategy 5, I think. I think it's time for that next. What items have I got? Prism key, that's okay. Telescope. Alright. Normal key. Or silver key at least. And then we is in here. We can go out this way and try and get a... Oops, look out. Vault. I go treasure trove just so it gets the extra 5. We'll just go with that. I have 5 extra coins again. And another box. Two realms have the same color banner. Oh, 2 realms have the same colored banner. You know what I mean? Interesting. I want to go outside now. I want to go out and I want to get the white trees. There's a lost your lockpick kit. Oh no! How terrible. So we'll go back down here. The longest episode for you Vodlings. Spoiled. Spoiled because I'm so distracted. Okay. No, we go outside. If we go... to where the white trees are and look for 2 rocks, I guess? That's the only thing I can think of, because it's like, I'm taking it at face value. White trees. And look for 2 rocks. Are there 2 rocks here? Under 2 rocks. These 2 rocks? You dug up a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the conservatory to your drafting pool? Hell yeah! Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, okay, that's sick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's very cool. Well, I don't have a planetarium, so it doesn't matter if I might run out here. So I am going to call it a day. I don't think there's anything else we wanted to go back and do, right? Commissary, pool, no. Breakfast nook, we don't have a tomb, so there's nothing underground for us. Chapel storeroom, no. No, not really. Let us call it a day. Call it. Call it! Alright. Archaeological shopping centre, yes. Well, Vodlings, that is the end of this extra long episode. If you're watching this tomorrow, 10 years from now, or long after I'm gone, you're awesome. And I am sure that you will hear from me again. See ya.